went back through the boxes, I went back through the mail, looking for the moment when the ship began to fail. I found the card from our third year. The ink was dark and bold, full of all the stories that we hadn't even told. You wrote it in the margin, you swore it on your life, back when forever didn't cut me like a knife. You said the stars would fall before you'd ever walk away. Well, the sky is still full, but you're a ghost today. It's a specific kind of hollow, it's a specific kind of cold, to be holding on to a life that's starting to grow old. I trusted the foundation, I trusted every stone. Now I'm standing in a ruin that I have to call home. Was it just a phrase? Was it just a string of air? Something that you said because you knew I'd be there. You threw that word around like it didn't have a weight. Now I'm crushed beneath the gravity of everything you hate. You promised always, you promised the moon, but you checked out of the building on a Tuesday afternoon. You said until the end, you said until the white light, then you vanished like a vapor in the middle of the night. Now always is a mountain that I'm never gonna climb, a broken piece of jewelry in a wasted pocket of time. Yeah, you promised always, but you didn't even give me now. Was it a fever? Was it a phase? Was forever just a label for the better days? Because the always that I heard and the always that you meant are two different debts that'll never be spent. I'm erasing the forever from the mirrors and the glass. I'm letting all the always turn into the past. Don't you dare come back and tell me that you tried, when always was the very first thing that died. You promised always, you promised the moon, but you checked out of the building on a Tuesday afternoon. You said until the end, you said until the white light, then you vanished like a vapor in the middle of the night. Now always is a mountain that I'm never gonna climb, a broken piece of jewelry in a wasted pocket of time. Yeah, you promised always. Name still hurts. I can say coffee, I can say street, I can talk to the strangers I happen to meet. I can say winter, and is it gonna rain, without feeling a flicker of the old kind of pain. But there's a collection of letters, a specific design, a sound that used to be a synonym for mine. And I skirt around the edges, I walk the long way to avoid the one word I'm not ready to say. It's tucked in the back of my throat like a stone, a secret I keep when I'm sitting alone. I saw it on a junk mail envelope today. and I had to look at the ceiling. Turn away. It's just two syllables, a breath and a hum, but it sounds like a warning. It sounds like a drum. It's the title of a book I'm not allowed to read, a ghost of a garden that's gone over to weed. The world is getting louder, the colors are new. I've scrubbed away the layers that were covered in you. I've mended the fences and I've cleaned up the dirt, but God, your name still hurts. Yeah, it's a jagged little lightning bolt, a sudden alert. God, your name still hurts. It's in the way the barista calls out for a Mark or a Sarah or a David in the middle of the dark. It's a common vibration, the sound in the air. But when it's yours, it's more than I can bear. It's a physical weight, it's a punch to the chest. It's the one part of me that hasn't found rest. I tried to say it out loud to the mirror last night, just to see if the monster would stay in the light. But my voice hit a snag and the glass started to blur, and I realized I'm still exactly who we were. The world is getting louder, the colors are new. I've scrubbed away the layers that were covered in you. I've mended the fences and I've cleaned up the dirt, but God, your name still hurts. Yeah, it's a jagged little lightning bolt, a sudden alert. God, your name still hurts. Your name still hurts. Where did our love go quiet? The floorboards don't creak like they used to when you'd sneaking past the moon. Now the silence has a way to it, a heavy, hollow bloom. We stopped fighting over the kitchen light, or whose turn it was to drive. Now we're just two shadows in a hallway, barely acting like we're alive. Oh, where did our love go quiet? When did the thunder turn There's no violence in the ending, just the settling of the rust. It didn't go out with a bang or a cry. It didn't even say goodbye. It just tiptoed out the back door. Where did our love go quiet? The coffee's cold before you touch it, and the TV's humming low. I've got 1,000 things to tell you, but nowhere for them to go. You're reading books you've read before. I'm staring at the wall. It's the loudest sound I've ever heard, the sound of nothing at all. Where did our love go quiet? When did the thunder turn to dust? There's no violence in the ending, just the settling of the rust. It didn't go out with a bang or a cry. It didn't even say goodbye. It just tiptoed out the back door. Where did our love go quiet? I take a scream, I take a slam door, I take a storm if it meant there was more than this white noise, this soft static, this slow fade, so cinematic. There's a rectangular ghost on the bedroom wall where the picture of the coast used to hang. I never noticed the house was this tall, or how loud the kitchen pipe sang. I'm tripped up by the absence of boots by the mat, and the way the light hits the floor. It's a funny thing, living in a habitat that doesn't fit me anymore. The closet is an ocean of empty wood hooks, and the bookshelf is missing its spine. I'm trying to ignore all the gaps in the books, the ones that were yours and not mine. I try to spread out, I try to take wing, to fill up the corners and halls, but I'm just a small, insignificant thing inside of these wide open walls. It's not the boxes, and it's not the keys. It's the way that the silence is hitting my knees. It's a shape in the air that I can't quite define, a hollowed out version of yours and of mine. I'm haunted by nothing, I'm lonesome and blind inside of the space you left behind. Yeah, the space you left behind. I filled up the drawers with the things that I bought. I painted the ceiling to drown out the thought. I turned up the heat just to feel a bit warm, but you can't weather strip against this kind of storm. The vacuum is pulling, the vacuum is deep, and it follows me down when I'm trying to sleep. I sat in your chair, but the height was all wrong, and the coffee tastes bitter and thin. I'm humming the chords to a half-finished song about letting the emptiness in. It's not the boxes, and it's not the keys. It's the way that the silence is hitting my knees. It's a shape in the air that I can't quite define. A hollowed out version of yours and of mine. I'm haunted by nothing. I'm lonesome and blind inside of the space you left behind. Yeah, the space you left behind. The clock on the microwave is a neon green eye, watching the hours and the traffic go by. I memorize the pattern of the wallpaper vines and the way the street lamp draws jagged lines. I told myself you're busy or your battery's dead, but the silence is building a nest in my head. The dinner's in Tupperware, cold on the shelf, and I'm starting to have a real talk with myself. Every car that slows down is a flicker of hope, a tiny little tether, a frayed piece of rope. But the engine just hums and it fades down the street, leaving me here with the ghost of a beat. I check the signal, I check the tone. I've never felt more like a stranger to my own phone. It's just a glass rectangle, heavy as lead, holding the words that you haven't yet said. The world didn't end and the sky didn't fall, but everything changed the night you didn't call. It wasn't a fire, it wasn't a crash, just a slow burning bridge turning slowly to ash. I sat in the dark, leaned back against the wall on the longest of nights, the night you didn't call. It's funny how a ringer can define your whole day, how a lack of a vibration can take it away. I'm counting the breaths and I'm counting the missed opportunities for us to even exist. You're out there somewhere, breathing and fine, while I'm over here, just crossing the line. The world didn't end, the sky didn't fall, but everything changed the night you didn't call. It wasn't a fire, it wasn't a crash, just a slow burning bridge turning slowly to ash. I sat in the dark, leaned back against the wall on the longest of nights, the night you didn't call. Is this where it starts? Is this how it goes? The sudden appearance of everything nobody knows. I saw you standing by the frozen aisle. I almost didn't recognize the look in your eye. It's been 100 days, maybe a little bit more, since we stopped being the people we were before. You asked me how I'm doing, I said I'm doing fine. You've got a new haircut, I'm drinking different wine. We're checking all the boxes, we're playing by the rules, like two polite actors who went to different schools. But I can see the way you're holding your keys, the same way you did when you were down on your knees. And you know the scar that's hidden by my sleeve, the one that you kissed the night you didn't leave. We've got the floor plans of each other's souls, but we're standing here filling these empty rows. It's a specialized torture, it's a beautiful crime, to be out of each other's lives but stuck in the same time. We're just strangers with our memories, walking through the ghosts of our old melodies. I know your middle name and the way you take your tea, but you're looking through the glass at a version of me that doesn't exist anymore, and neither do you. We're just strangers with the same point of view. Yeah, strangers with our memories. Do you remember the bridge? Do you remember the rain? Or is that just a folder in the back of your brain? I wanna reach out, I wanna say hey, but the hey that I knew was gone far, far away. You said take care, and I said you too. The most expensive words that we ever threw at the feet of the life that we used to lead, leaving the history to wither and bleed. We're just strangers with our memories, walking through the ghosts of our old melodies. I know your middle name and the way you take your tea, but you're looking through the glass at a version of me that doesn't exist anymore, and neither do you. We're just strangers with the same point of view. I saw you standing by the frozen aisle. I almost didn't recognize the look in your eye. It's been 100 days, maybe a little bit more, since we stopped being the people we were before. You asked me how I'm doing, I said I'm doing fine. You've got a new haircut, I'm drinking different wine. We're checking all the boxes, we're playing by the rules, like two polite actors who went to different schools. But I can see the way you're holding your keys, the same way you did when you were down on your knees. And you know the scar that's hidden by my sleeve, the one that you kissed the night you didn't leave. We've got the floor plans of each other's souls, but we're standing here filling these empty rows. It's a specialized torture, it's a beautiful crime, to be out of each other's lives but stuck in the same time. We're just strangers with our memories, walking through the ghosts of our old melodies. I know your middle name and the way you take your tea, but you're looking through the glass said take care, and I said you too. The most expensive words that we ever threw at the feet of the life that we used to lead, leaving the history to wither and bleed. We're just strangers with our memories, walking through the ghosts of our old melodies. I know your middle name and the way you take your tea, but you're looking through the glass at the window stopped rattling about an hour ago, and the rain's just a rhythm, steady and low. The lightning has traded its fire for gray, and the thunder is rolling a lifetime away. You're sitting on the rug with your back to the wall, and I'm picking up pieces of the frames in the hall. There's glass in the carpet and dust in the air, but for the first time in months I can see you're still there. We said every word that we'd stored in our lungs, the bitterest poisons on the tips of our tongues. We let out the secrets, we let out the pride, until there was nowhere left for the demons to hide. The house is a wreck and the garden is drowned, but there's something so holy in this lack of a sound. It's not like the quiet that lived here before. This isn't a wall, it's an open door. There's a silence after the storm that's heavy and cold, but it's starting to warm. It's the breath that you take when the screaming is through, the quietest version of me and of you. The sky is still bruised, but the pressure is gone. In the silence after the storm, we're waiting for dawn. It isn't a sorry, it isn't a stay, it's just the debris being washed away. Maybe we're ruined, or maybe we're clean, but we finally said exactly what we mean. I'm looking at your hands, they've stopped shaking at last. We're no longer running from the ghost of the past. The roof might be leaking, the fence might be torn, but the air feels like something that's just been reborn. There's a silence after the storm that's heavy and cold, but it's starting to warm. It's the breath that you take when the screaming is through, the quietest version of me and of you. The sky is still bruised, but the pressure is gone. In the silence after the storm, we're waiting for dawn. The dinner's getting cold and the wine is going flat. We're sitting here discussing this and talking about that, but your eyes are like a city with the power turned out. And I'm wandering the alleys just filled up with doubt. You're kind and and you're careful with your tone. But I've never felt more lonesome than when we're here alone. I don't want a partner who's just putting in the time. I want the reckless fever, the reason and the rhyme. Remember how you looked at me in the diner in the rain, like I was the only person who could wash away the pain. Now you look at me like a bill that's overdue, a habit or a chore that you have to wander through. I'm reaching for your hand, but you're adjusting your watch, and every conversation is a bridge we shouldn't touch. Don't be so damn patient, don't be so damn fine. I'd rather have you angry than this quiet, straight line. Oh, love me like you used to, before the walls went up, before the wine turned sour in the bottom of the cup. Break a heart, break a glass, tell a beautiful lie. Give me something to remember before we say goodbye. I don't need the perfect, I don't need the new, I just need you to love me like you used to. I'm not asking for forever, I'm not asking for the moon, I'm just asking for the melody to stay in the tune. Fire it up, let it burn. Give me one more lesson I don't have to learn. The candle's flickering, it's reaching the end. I'm tired of being civil, I'm tired of best friend. I wanna feel the lightning, I wanna feel the heat, before the cold pavement rises up to meet our feet. Oh, love me like you used to, before the walls went up, before the wine turned sour in the bottom of the cup. Break a heart, break a glass, tell a beautiful lie. Give me something to remember before we say goodbye. I don't need the perfect, I don't need the new, I just need you to love me like you used to. Like you used to. I woke up and the coffee was still in the pot. The steam was rising, but the kitchen was not. The same as it was just a moment ago. There's a shift in the air that you already know. Your shoes are by the door and your coat's on the hook, but I'm terrified to give you a second look, 'cause the person I loved isn't behind those eyes. It's a masterclass in a slow burn disguise. Talking about the weather and the price of the gas, while the ghost of our forever is shattering glass. You haven't packed a suitcase, you haven't said a word, but the silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. You're sitting right there, just 3 feet away, but you're already 1,000 miles into the gray. There was no slamming door, no, it's not you, it's me. while time just keeps ticking in the hallway box. But you can't keep a spirit from drifting away when it's already decided it's not gonna stay. You're a phantom in denim, a ghost in a chair that I'm reaching for someone who isn't even there. There was no slamming door, no, it's not you, it's me. No cinematic ending for the whole world to see. Just a slow evaporation under a hollow sky. Yeah, love left without a goodbye. It didn't leave a note, it didn't leave a trace. It just evaporated right out of this place. Love left without a goodbye. Did it leave at 3 a.m.? Did it leave while I was dreaming? Was it a slow, steady leak, or a silent inward scream? It's gone! It's gone! And the house is still I started a page at 4 in the morning, when the ink was the only thing warm in the room. I didn't give us any notice or warning. I just let the sentences start to exhume the things I was scared to say over dinner, the whys in the house and the where did we go. I'm a saint on the surface, but underneath the sinner, with a library of things that you'll never know. The first one is angry, the second is pleading, the third one is just a long list of your flaws. The fourth one is blurry, the fifth one is bleeding, the sixth one is searching for hidden door locks. I've got envelopes stacked like a wall made of paper, a fortress of almost and should-have-beens too. Watching my honesty turn into vapor before it can ever get over to you. They're just letters I'll never send, drafts of a story I can't bear to end. I'm screaming in cursive, I'm crying in print, but I'm holding the matches, I'm holding the flint. It's a graveyard of darling, a desert of friend, full of the letters I'll never send. I hate how you leave, I miss how you stay. I wish I had found a different way. I'm sorry I'm cold, I'm sorry you're right. I'm folding them up and I'm dousing the light. I wonder if you have secrets that you're keeping from me? Are we both just writers, haunting and twitching over a book that the world shouldn't see? They're just letters I'll never send, drafts of a story I can't bear to end. I'm screaming in cursive, I'm crying in print, but I'm holding the matches, I'm holding the flint. It's a graveyard of darling, a desert of friend, full of the letters I'll never send. I won't be the one to call you up in midnight. I won't be the shadow standing by your gate. I've learned to live inside the lines of just fine, and I've learned to stop negotiating with fate. But the world is small and the nights are getting longer, and memories have a way of catching light. If you find the silence getting any stronger, well, you know where I'm sleeping tonight. If you ever miss me, let it be a quiet thing, like a penny in a pocket or a bird on the wing. Don't make it a mountain, don't make it a flood, just a little bit of history moving through your blood. You don't have to whisper, you don't have to shout if the fire gets cold and the stars go out. If you ever miss me, that's alright. The diner still serves that coffee that you hated. The radio is playing that song about the rain. The things we used to be are slightly outdated, like an old color photo in a dusty frame. I'm not waiting by the phone, I'm not holding my breath. I'm just leaving a window cracked an inch or two, because life is just a series of little deaths, until I find a version of me without you. If you ever miss me, let it be a quiet thing, like a penny in a pocket or a bird on the wing. Don't make it a mountain, don't make it a flood, just a little bit of history moving through your blood. You don't have to whisper, you don't have to shout if the fire gets cold and the stars go out. If you ever miss me, that's alright. I'm not saying come back, I'm not saying stay. I'm just saying that the porch light is facing your way. It's a soft invitation, it's a debt that is paid. It's the peace that we found in the mess that we made. I took the records and the mismatched plates. I took the maps of all the lower states. I scrubbed your name from the digital layer and bought a new chair just to fill up the spare. But I'm walking lopsided, I'm heavy on the left, like a man who's been caught in a victimless theft. I packed up the boxes and I locked every door, but I left something heavy on your bedroom floor. You kept the sweater with the hole in the sleeve and the habit of laughing when I try to leave. I see you in traffic, or I think that I do. Then I realize I'm looking for a version of you that doesn't exist in the light of the day, because part of my spirit decided to stay tied to the bedpost, lost in the hall, waiting for a voice that's never gonna call. You can have the house and the keys to the car. You can keep the secrets and the light from the start. I'm living my life, I'm opening doors, but there's half a heart still yours. Yeah, I'm walking around, I'm doing the chores with half a heart still yours. It's not a tragedy, it's just a divide, a permanent phantom living inside. I'm a half-empty vessel, a broken down shore, watching the tide pull me back to your door. You can have the house and the keys to the car. You can keep the secrets and the light from the start. I'm living my life, I'm opening doors, but there's half a heart still yours. Yeah, I'm walking around, I'm doing the chores with half a heart still yours. I walked through the door and I didn't even flinch at the coldness of the kitchen or the silence in the hall. I've grown accustomed to the way the shadows pinch and the way the dust is settling on the pictures on the wall. I used to fight the feeling, used to struggle for the light. I used to try to keep the fire burning in the grate, but I've stopped looking for a reason or a way to make it right. I've stopped trying to renegotiate with fate. It's a funny kind of peace, it's a heavy kind of grace, to finally stop running from the thing you're scared to see. I'm looking at the ruins of this empty, hollow place, and it looks exactly person I've turned out to be. I don't check the mailbox for a letter anymore. I don't listen for the gravel or the turning of a key. I just sit here in the quiet with my back against the door and let the emptiness come in and keep me company. The static on the radio, the fading of the light, the way the winter wind comes in and settles for the night. It used to be a tragedy, it used to be a wrong, but now goodbye feels like home. Yeah, the ending is a ceiling and the sadness is a dome. And goodbye feels like home. It's not a prison if you've got the only key. It's not a shipwreck if you're learning how to be the sea. I'm at rest in the ruin, I'm at peace in the gray. I finally found a version of me that's allowed to stay. So keep the sorry and keep the what went wrong. I've spent 1,000 nights rehearsing every single line. I've lived inside the echo of this lonely hollow song until the rhythm and the wreckage felt like they were mine. The static on the radio, the fading of the light, the way the winter wind comes in and settles for the night. It used to be a tragedy, it used to be a wrong, but now goodbye feels like home. Yeah, the ending is a ceiling and the sadness is a dome. And goodbye feels like home. I saw you in the kitchen, but you weren't really there. Just a flicker of a sweater and a scent in the air. I went to pour a glass for two, then I caught my breath, watching habits survive their own certain death. The calendar is frozen on a Tuesday in July, when we still knew how to look each other in the eye. There's a footprint in the hallway where you used to dance. Now it's just a piece of timber in a state of trance. I hear your keys jingle when the wind hits the door, but the mail's piling up on the cold wooden floor. We're lingering in corners, we're hiding in the paint. The version of us now is becoming so faint. We're just the ghosts of what we were, caught in the static, blurred memories off the window pane, but they're etched in the glass like a permanent stain. You're a shadow in the doorway, I'm a cold, empty chair. We're breathing the same oxygen, but there's no life in the air. We're just the ghosts of what we were, caught in the static, blurred into a slur, walking through the walls of the plans that we made, two flickering embers beginning to fade. Oh, the haunting is lonely, but the leaving is worse, living in the blessing that turned to a curse, just the ghost of what we were. Do you feel the chill when I walk by? Are we dead or just waiting for the spirit to die? Break the